Hello everybody, my name is Lori and the name of my channel is Lolly Joe Budget and Debt Payoff Journey. I feel like I should shorten it, except for the title is what says it all, right? So anyway, today what I want to talk about is my Friday morning money routine. So I have a very complicated budget system. And mostly that's just because it keeps me engaged, keeps me on track. And then I say that, but yeah, I still make mistakes with my budget. But so I want to show you a couple of things real quick. And I'm not going to show you a lot of details, but basically I got this notebook from Walmart. This is actually my third one. I bought this, or one just like it, back in 2023 when I started this. And in this book is all of my notes and debt payoff tracking and my paycheck tracking, all of that stuff. And I also have this right here I got in 2025. It's much the same. It's just I keep track of whenever I make payments, when I spend money, you know, all of that stuff. So anyway, it's just the more I write stuff down, the better it is for me. So one thing I'd like to do, one thing I started doing in August actually, was I wanted to make a payment every day. And so I decided to send at least $10 a day to a debt. And so I did that and it really worked out well, except for it really messed up my end of the month for making, like when I'm doing my debt payoff updates, if I send a payment like on say the 25th or 26th of the month or after that, sometimes it doesn't clear until the 1st or 2nd of the next month. And that has really caused me a lot of confusion because the actual amount that I owe ends up being different from what I think it is because of the gap. So one thing I've decided to change is to not do that anymore, is to not send any payments after, like, say the 26th of the month. And that way, whatever payments I make will clear in that month. So I'm hoping that'll help straighten out my paperwork for my actual amounts that I owe. But I really like Friday mornings because on Friday mornings, I sit down with my coffee and I look at my bank balances every day. But on Friday is the day that I transfer money from my regular checking account to my regular savings account. So I just want to show you basically what I do when I'm doing that. So let's say I have $1,450.28 in my account, which is the amount I had in my account this morning. So what I would do is I would transfer $50.28 to my savings. And so that leaves me with $1,400. All right. So on Fridays, I send an extra debt payment, and right now it's to my Fidelity credit card. So the next thing I do is I subtract. I send $100. I schedule $100 to go to my Fidelity credit card. So that leaves me with $1,300. All right. So I know that my car insurance is coming out. It's like pending right now, which really, the pending transactions are, I hate that. I wish they would just subtract it. That way it's not pending. Because when it gives you the amount that you have in your account, and then they'll say amount available, it's not the same number. So anyway, my car insurance is $465.25. All right, so let's do some math. So 1,300 subtract 465.25. So that leaves me $834.75. All right, and so now I'm going to be thinking about what else is coming up. And I know that my electricity is coming out pretty soon, and that's $150. So let's subtract 150. So 684.75 is what I got left. All right, and then I think to myself, what else do I got coming up? And I will look in my calendar here and look for, and let's see here. Today I saved $50.28. I sent $100 to Fidelity. I already paid my Ally, but that's in a different account anyway. So it looks like I got my HVAC to come out. There's $21.44. So let's see here. Minus 20. So that leaves me $663.31. All right, and what else do I got left for the month? So it doesn't look like I have anything else left for the month. So right now, so when I think about how much money I got available, after doing the math here, I know I got $663.31. And so this is the thing I do every Friday. And that way I can plan for the week, and I can plan what other extra debt payments I want to make. And I can decide whether or not I'm going to go grocery shopping. So, for example, I'm not going to do it this weekend, but like before now and the end of the month, I will probably go get some groceries, probably next weekend. And just to give myself big numbers to work with, I might say to myself, okay, well, we'll just make it easy math, and I'll say, okay, I can spare $163 for groceries. So that leaves me $500. So then I just try to think of everything, because I don't ever want to be short, right, in my account. And the plan for this month was to send $1,670 to Fidelity for the credit card. But I'm not going to be able to do that this month because of the emergency situation that we had last week. So what I will probably do, and I'll decide at the last minute, is I will probably still send $100 to the Fidelity card, and that'll leave me $400. And so what I'll do with that $400 is I'm going to transfer it back to my mortgage checking account to cover some of the money I took out to pay for the emergency situation with my mom having the stroke. So that's probably how it's going to go. But the thing is, what I'm trying to show you is that on Friday mornings, what I do is I have a routine in which I look at all of my bank balances for all of my accounts. I transfer the last $2, like whatever under $100, I transfer to my regular savings account. So this week is $50.28. So it might be $98.36, or it could be $75, it could be $8. Whatever that amount is the amount that I transfer on Fridays. It's really satisfying to be able to do that. Instead of setting up like an automatic transfer, I like to actually do it myself. On Fridays, I send my extra payment to Fidelity. And then I write down all of the expenses I know are coming out. And then I can decide how much money I'm willing to sacrifice to go to Walmart. And then in this case, this week is different because I need to pay back some of the money I used for my escrow account. And then I guess that's it. So next Friday, the 26th, basically I will go through the same thing, but I already know that like I think I already said in this video that I don't plan on sending the whole amount to the Fidelity credit card because I need to make up some of the money for the escrow. All right. Yeah, I said that I'm not going to send any payments after the 26th. So I'll probably send a payment on the 26th. But because I want all of my payments to be cleared before the first of the month, I probably won't send any more payments after that. Okay, I hope I was clear on that. And if you guys have like a money routine that you do, let me know what it is. I'm interested in hearing what other people are doing. I'm doing this because it's very satisfying for me, and I love seeing that debt go down as often as possible. I'd like to see it go down every day, but at least once a week it's going down. All right, so I guess that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.